we were introduced by our mutual friend, Marc Mero. And I know you and Mark go way back to the WCW days and Johnny B. Bad. So let's kick off with a bit of Mark. What can you tell me about Mark? And do you have any funny or embarrassing road stories to share?
Well, first of all, I have to say about Mark, he's such a great person. I mean, he's one of my best friends. I just recently met him again in the States when I did an autograph session over there in New York, Brentwood, and it was so good to meet him again. I haven't seen him in live for about the last 10 years, and we have so many great memories together, being on the road and stuff like that. Yeah, I just can say he helped me a lot when I started out in WCW. It was really hard for me because when I moved to the States, I moved by myself. I was only 18 years old.
Mm,
And I don't know if everybody of your listeners knows, but in the States, you're an adult at the age of 21.
yes.
So that was hard for me. In Germany, you're an adult at 18. Okay. And also, I was a foreigner and German. So not a lot of people, wanted to, help me out or talk to me or whatever. And when I started out in WCW, start being on the road, the office just gave me a ticket or said, hey, you have to be there and there at that place. But they didn't tell me how to get there because I wasn't able to rent a car or anything like that because I was too young. So I was kind of stuck. And Mark was one of the first guys, actually the first guy who helped me out. He said, hey, listen, kid, you can ride with me. And he was such a nice guy. And we had so many great talks on the road together, so much fun. And yeah, he basically helped me so much. I really can't tell how much. I mean, he was the person who I looked up to because he was a great star. He was one of the biggest babyface stars in WCW, and he was still down to earth. I mean, he didn't have no big head. He wasn't conceited. He just wanted to help me, and he took actually care. He was like a big brother to me. Still is. And yeah, we had many great times on the roads. And one thing was I hope I can tell that, but at that time we both trained really hard and we were always looking at our bodies, to be in shape, that you look good on TV and stuff like that. So we kept a strict diet. And yeah, Mark and I, we always kind of played jokes on each other. And one day I knew he was preparing for a real big match, and he was really training hard, strict diet. And when you have a strict diet, then every time you see something on TV or hear something or see somebody eat a chocolate or a burger, you're like, oh, you're craving, it's really bad. So I called, there was a pizza delivery, Papa John's, and I ordered 10 pizzas and sent it to his house. And when he opened the door, of course, there were the pizzas smelling good and all that kind of stuff, And actually, I forgot if he ate one of those pizzas that time. But anyway, we played a lot of jokes on each other.
He's an incredible guy, and I think I saw the photos obviously from both when you were both over there in the States together recently, and the pair of you look like you haven't aged a day. I think that's a
Well, thank you very much.
both weathering very well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, yeah, it takes instead of a half an hour in the bathroom, it takes now 2 hours to look like that, but it's fine.